Hi guys, welcome. I'm here for the final live stream of the day. I gotta find that here. Go. Okay, Island Girl, will my cycle come tomorrow because it hasn't come yet? Okay, let's see. Will it come tomorrow? I get a 33% chance it comes tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it'll still come today. Let's see what happens. Sue, should I send my application to Mayo now or wait until my result? Okay, I should be sending the application to Mayo now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would wait. I would hold off. Georgia, love reading. Okay, you got some good timing on your side. Things are going to fall into place for you. Being at the right place at the right time brings in strength. Leaving things that no longer serve you or regret, negativity, pessimism, whatever that is, moves into the past. Life starts to move forward quickly when you leave behind a disaster. Don't look back, look forward. Okay, so what you have around you here, you have a couple of people coming in. If you've been feeling anxious, that's also moving into the past. You've got a Pisces. You've got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Taurus coming in. Use your intuition. It's going to be spot on. And you're starting to feel a little bit more balanced. You'll also start to feel a little bit more in control of your own destiny. So I think that moving forward, you're going to be in a little bit more of a powerful position because I think there's a lot of people around you. And you'll be calling the shots more. Even if you're not in a committed relationship right away, there's still different opportunities around you, and you know I like that. I like the energy being a little bit dispersed and not all around one person. Starbright, is James thinking of finding a new home soon? Okay. I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's going to be finding a new home soon or intending to. The Chariot is in reverse, which would indicate that he's not moving forward quickly. He's slow and steady. Or he may be saying one thing but not following through with it. Little Virgo, what's coming in towards me in the Cancer? You may find the Cancer to be a little bit disappointing and that you may be a little bit like negative about the situation moving forward. It seems like things are sort of weak. The timing just isn't there right now. I mean, you guys may talk. He may be an option because you're going to have choices. You may be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you may be heading in a different direction. Around you, you've got several different people. You're prepared for your life to move forward. I don't think you're going to sit around and wait for anyone. You've got a Virgo around you. You also have a Sagittarius around you. Feeling like the world is at your feet, you also have some good luck coming in. So, and you have a Libra. There's celebration around you. I can't say it's celebration around you and the Cancer, though. It may be that things get a little stagnant with the Cancer and you find other options. New chapter. How does Prince feel about me and what does the future hold for us? Okay, how does Prince feel? He thinks that you're happy, passionate, hardworking, attractive, Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay, what's going on with new chapter and Prince in the near future? Love cup is full, all out of the blue. Something can happen between you and him very quickly. You may not feel like he's stable, or you might not feel like the relationship is that stable, and it might make you a little bit anxious. But you know what? It can't hurt to explore the situation. You have a wish around the situation, and it looks like you guys do have a connection. I'm just not 100% sure that this is going to turn into a really long-term relationship. It may be a good distraction. It could be something fun, you know, somebody fun to hang out with. I would explore it, but I'm not seeing like a serious commitment coming in at this point. Tarot, general for me in the cab. There could be a romantic interest here that could be successful, but there is indecision in the air, and there is some confusion or uncertainty. The Capricorn may not put in a lot of effort. You may have to do the work here. It does look like the two of you have a nice connection, but it looks like it may take a while to get this off the ground. Like there could be a couple of misses before you guys actually hit. You know what I mean? Give it a chance, but you know, try not to get frustrated if it doesn't take off as fast as you want it to. Little Virgo, are Cancer's intentions just sexual or more? Okay. Are the Cancer's intentions just sexual? No, they're not. No, because the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, which means the relationship can move forward quickly. But I'm not seeing... it may not, it just may be a little bit frustrating. It's not like, you know, some relationships, it's like two people, like they meet each other, one person calls the other person, and it just takes off. It's just easy. This doesn't look like it gets off the ground right away. It looks like it may be hit or miss. He may pull back. You might have other options. It just doesn't look like it happens that easy. Brenda, do you see me and Bobby having more communication in August? Okay, is there more communication coming in for Brenda and Bobby in August? Yeah, there is. There is. I don't know if she's getting comfortable to go to sleep or if she's, I don't know what she's doing. Sarah, will I see T this weekend? I'm only getting a 33% chance that you're going to see him this weekend. I'm not convinced. No, not at this point. Miss A, love. You could could have a new beginning with a Leo if you're not with anybody coming up. If you are with someone, your current relationship could strengthen. You also have some good karma coming in around your relationships. Three of Cups gives you something to celebrate and a relationship that moves forward quickly. If you're not with anyone, there's passion coming in around a Leo, possibly a Cancer, and a Libra. So you're going to have some options if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, it's positive for your relationship to move forward and strengthen and deepen. Put this like that so I can see her. In the neck. Pacifier. She puts them in her mouth for like 2 seconds and then she spits them out, which I'm okay with. I don't need her, you know, developing a habit, but they do help her go to sleep sometimes. So. Hazel, love. You've got good luck coming in over your love life. If you've recently been disappointed or heartbroken, it's moving into the past. If you had a tower moment, that's moving into the past, moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got balance coming in. You've got decisions. You're going to have more than one person. You've got an air sign around you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a Virgo around you. Leaving regret and negativity in the past will push your love life forward. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. 9 of Wands. You should be getting to a point relatively soon where you feel like your love life is right where you want it to be. It might not be there yet, but it's coming. Brenda, energy between me and Bobby in August. Well, it could be a little bit argumentative. It may not be the best energy. The beginning of the month may be tough. The second half of the month may be better. The beginning half of the month, it's like the 4 of Wands is in reverse and arguments show up. But the second half of the month, there is like love interest. So the second half may be better than the first. Coco, does Kay think that I've moved on from her? She might, or she, even if she doesn't like, she may not think for sure, but she wonders if you have moved on from her. Yeah. TD, who's coming towards me? Okay, you've got a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got 2 water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You've got a Gemini. You've got celebration that comes in around love. But right now, it's 2 water signs and a Gemini. Do you need help with your bottle? Do you need help with the bottle? Yeah, are you sitting on it? Okay, I'll help you with it. Relax. Is this what you need? And your leg is on it? Is this what you want? All right, Avery. You don't need to cry about it. I'm going to help you. Oh, pain in the neck. Oh boy. Where was I? Back up to the top. Just 7. Am I talented at singing? I get yes, 33% chance you're talented at singing. Dingus, love. Love life changes for the better. Out of the blue quickly. Feeling like you've got some patience, peace, serenity coming into your life, good fortune. You may be spending a lot of time with the Gemini. You also may be spending a lot of time with the Virgo coming up. Having some choices. You have a wish when it comes to love, put it out into the universe. Somebody from your past will also be returning. Might not be a love interest, it just may be a friend, but whoever it is, it's somebody that you would be happy to hear from or spend time with. It also looks like you've got good karma coming in around your love life and feeling a little bit more respected. You also have some personal strength coming in and something to celebrate around love. So right now there's a Gemini and there's also a Virgo around you love related. Dan X, General for August. You are about to embark on a personal transformation. It may have something to do with taking a course, going back to school, learning a new skill of some type, which leads you to all 10 cups being full. There's a possibility of a new beginning when it comes to school, work, or business. So that could happen in the month of August. Life moves forward and your intuition is spot on. Listen to your intuition. Vicky, the energy between the Aries and the Taurus. Maybe a little bit stagnant. The Two of Cups is in reverse and the Ace of Swords is here. So it's kind of like stagnant and stuck. Maybe a little bit of sharp energy between these two people, but I'm going to say mostly kind of stuck, like a stalemate. Day and night. Has Vi told anyone about me? I don't think so. If it was anyone, it may have been like one really close friend, but I think that's it, if that. Coco, what does Kay think and feel about our connection? It's kind of like the kind of thing where she feels like the two of you have a great connection, like a soul connection, and she just can't understand why it either hasn't happened or hasn't happened the way she wanted it to happen. It feels like everything has been almost like bad timing or almost there, but it never actually happened the way that she felt it should. And it's almost like she feels a little bit gypped. I don't know, maybe it's just a timing thing between the two of you, but I can understand where she's coming from. blue moon, general for August. No longer holding yourself back, making a clear decision to move forward and take new opportunities. Ace of Pentacles to be a new business opportunity. You may be getting well compensated at the new job. You also may be feeling like things are coming into balance for you in the month of August. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You have good karma coming in. When you lay down the law, set up boundaries, step into your own personal power. Be careful that you don't get caught in a love triangle with the Three of Cups. That's one thing to look out for. But otherwise, it looks like August is a month where you do very well. It's pushing your life forward. Just be careful that you don't get caught in a love triangle. If you enter a relationship and you know there's a third party, that's your business. But I don't want you to get blindsided. And the Three of Cups in reverse is like a third party situation or third party interference. Georgia, is the Aries contemplating reaching out to Vicky? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I get a 33% chance. Yes, he's been thinking about reaching out. Violet, how does Ari feel about me? Thinks that you're spontaneous, sometimes argumentative, a little bit feisty. Thinks that you're passionate, strong, loving, loyal, courageous, grounded, down to earth, perseverant, persistent, and attractive. Lydia, what can you tell me about the Gemini 50 years old, Alfred? Okay. Alfred. What's going on with Alfred? He comes off a really hard worker. I think he may be really good with money too. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody very hardworking, somebody who's very good with money, somebody who has very little debt. It also looks like he's about to start a new journey. Or he could have a spontaneous streak. He may be someone that stays like on the straight and narrow and then all of a sudden decides like on a whim to like, I don't know, take a cruise to Alaska. That kind of a thing. It looks like he can be very creative. He feels like in his life he's made it to the top of the mountain. He's accomplished a lot. He feels like he's pretty much a high achiever. It just seems like it might be like that in his love life might be a little bit, it may not have been that great for him. It looks like he may have suffered from a wound recently. Somebody may have hurt him. It may still cause him anxiety. It looks like his intuition is good, but he feels like he could be a little bit lonely, maybe. He's got a wish. If he puts it out into the universe, somebody nice may show up and he could have success around love. But he may be feeling stagnant or indecisive when it comes to love. Maybe because he was recently burnt. Or if it wasn't recent, it was a bad enough wound that he really, even though he maybe got over the person, he has not really gotten over the hurt of it. He seems like a really nice guy, like somebody who's like like the kind of person that's done all the right things, you know, like did well in school, did well in college, got a good job, saved his money. Like he was always on the right track. It just seems like his love life maybe not have been so great, or maybe it hasn't been great recently. She fell asleep. Sarah, energy between T and I in August. Okay. A little bit ungrounded, a little bit uprooted, a little bit slow. The energy is a little slow. Deb, general for August. Slow and steady wins the race in August, but you will be at the right place at the right time. You've got a couple of nice things happening. You've got somebody from your past coming back who you may want to hook up with, hear from, whatever. It could just be a friend, but whatever it is, it would be somebody who you would be happy to hear from, like an old face of some type. Happiness comes in the month of August, and some nice, good karma comes back to you. Intuition is heightened in the month of August, and beginning a new personal journey of growth and transformation. Feeling prepared, and the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful when the Empress shows up if you don't want children, but otherwise this is an excellent card for love, money, abundance, prosperity, all stuff like that. August should be a decent month for you. Violet, what is the future between me and Ari? Could be a little bit rocky. So the Ace of Swords is a sword that cuts both ways. So it could be really good sometimes, it could be really shitty other times, but basically when this card shows up, it's like sharp energy. You also have disappointment around this situation. I don't know where the two of you are in relationship right now, but this is like disappointment. Moving past that, feeling prepared for things to move forward, and Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. So this is very positive, but right after this happens, it goes back to feeling stuck in the mud. And then you got a little bit more sharp energy that comes around with the King of Swords. So it's going to be a little up and down. At one point, he may pull his energy back and you may feel like you're not getting much from him. And then at another point, you may feel like you're kind of losing interest. So I think it's going to be somewhat of a roller coaster. Veronica, can you tell me when my job will call me back to work, and if not soon, will I start a new job? Okay. Well, 8 of Hearts. So the 8 would be the month of August you should get a call. Otherwise, the Hearts wouldn't be until next spring. I definitely don't think you have to wait until next spring to start to work. I think you'll hear from them in August. If you don't hear from them in August, I'm going to see if you get another job. If you don't hear from them in August, you will get another job. You also could hear from them in August, and they may say, okay, you're going to start in 8 weeks. There's an 8 around it. Or it could be that you speak to them in August and they say, okay, you're going to start September 15th. Whatever it is, you should have something, you should hear something in August that at least you know which direction to go in. And I think that you're going to get, that you'll be working soon. I'm going to say before like the start of the fall, you should be working. Spiritual goddess. Messages from the guides. Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happen at once. The Knight of Air. Intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. The Ten of Earth. A very happy family life. Financial security. Finding magic in the little things. I think I'm up to Maya. Yes, Maya. When is Nassim going to come forward? It could be within the next 4 to 8 weeks. Jessica A. Will I hear from the Pisces within the first 2 weeks of August? Okay, let's see. Hmm, 70% chance, yes, you will. Spiritual goddess of alignment. Why do I keep downing myself to let go of the relationship messages from my guides? You know, I think a lot of people go through that doubting as to whether or not they should let go of something. I've been there before myself, like being in a situation where I'm like, I just want to walk away from this shit. And then maybe a couple of weeks will go by and I wouldn't speak to the person. And then I would feel like I was okay. And then bam, all of a sudden he would show up again. I've been in that situation. The best advice that I can say in those situations is when you've had enough and you're not going to care anymore. It's not that you're not going to care and you're not going to hurt, but you're going to not want to go back into it because you're going to feel like, I don't ever want to let you make me feel like that again. Do you know what I mean? Like there's going to come a point for you where you're going to be like, I'm not doing it anymore. And you're really going to mean it. And it happened to me like out of the clear blue sky. Like something just hit me like a bolt of lightning and I was like, fuck this. And I stuck to it. You know, I can't tell you that I wasn't still hurt. I mean, this was a long time ago, and you know, when you look back on it, it's not as painful when you look back on it as it was when you were going through it. But I remember that day, it was as clear as a bell, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna let you make me feel like this anymore. This is it. I don't care what you do anymore. And that's the best advice that I can give, having been in that situation, because I know what you mean about, you know, like, should I stay or should I go? And for me, at that moment, I felt like I really, at that time, I was like seriously thinking that I wanted to move to Italy because Years ago, I had my chart done by some sort of astrologer that said that my sun runs through Rome, and that Rome would be a really good place for me. I would prosper in Rome, and I figured, okay, let me see if I can move to Italy. If I can move to Italy and I can take my dog with me, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then I spoke to somebody that was like, you know what? It doesn't matter where in the world you go. That's still going to be with you, because soul ties and that kind of pain, it doesn't go away if you leave town. So that kind of bursted my bubble. But anyway, this is a long time ago. This is going back to like 2012, maybe 2011. It was a long time ago. I think it was 2012. Anyway. Nav, will Ahmed Bath contact me this week? I'm not, no, I don't think so. Not this week. It doesn't come up high enough. Taquina, general reading. Okay, you may be feeling prepared for your life to move forward coming up. No longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world and feeling like there's a little bit more balance in your life. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a new romantic interest coming in and there's success around that situation. Could be with an Aries. Anxiety is moving into the past along with an old wound moves into the past. Moving forward, you may be making a decision to put yourself first, figure out what you want, and not worry about anybody else. I don't mean that in a selfish way. Like, I think you're turning a corner in like your own like self-confidence, if that makes sense. You also make a decision around the happy home with the Four of Wands. Could be redecorating your home, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it's pleasant. Intuition is spot on. And then moving forward, this would be a little bit down the line, maybe towards the end of the year. You have a large sum of money coming in. It could be a gift, it could be a bonus, it might be a winning, a lotto, whatever it is, it's a large sum of money. Probably not until closer to the end of the year. Spiritual goddess. Question. My thoughts keep bargaining, but my intuition is telling me to let go, and part of me doesn't believe it. It's so hard. If your intuition is telling you to let go of it, I would let go of it, because your intuition knows. You know, it depends on what the situation is. I know that soul ties and soul connections can be very painful, but sometimes, you know, it's like, I mean, it could be the ego. Like, that's what, I think it's Landria Anka. If you ever watch her channel, she talks a lot about people that, where she'll say, oh, that, you know, that it's the ego that wants the person back. It's not really that you're so in love with that person or that your soul really begs to be with that person. It's that the ego wants it. The ego doesn't like to be rejected. But I think there comes a point in some of these relationships, in all these relationships, where you have to really decide whether or not the pain is worth the pleasure. You know what I mean? Like in the situation that I was in, it wasn't that good. Like when it was good, it wasn't that good. When it was bad, it was really bad. So I feel like if your intuition is telling you to let go of something, your intuition knows. I think, the mind likes to rationalize things, and the mind likes to convince us of things that sometimes aren't good for us. You don't know how many people will contact me and they'll be like, oh, I haven't heard from him in 3 years, but I've been told that he's my twin flame and we're supposed to go through this. So I'm spying on him on Facebook and I see that he's with somebody else, and then he blocked me, and I'm like, oh my God, nobody is supposed to be tortured for years and years and years. Like it's just not worth it. I would rather be alone any day than have to be ghosted and lied to. And if your intuition is telling you to let go, let go. And as soon as you shut the door on it, I guarantee somebody else is going to show up, because that's what happens. You wind up closing off your energy to anything else when you're so hung up on something that it's not working. People do it all the time. I've done it. Everybody has done it. Hoping, okay, well, maybe this time it's going to be different. Maybe this time it's going to be different. It's not. It's not going to be different. It hasn't been different. It's okay, maybe this time, but you promise. And everyone has done it, because we're human, and we want to be loved, and we want what we want, and we don't want to be hurt, and we don't want to be rejected, and we want to believe that things are meant to be, and the white horse is coming, and I'm going to be the princess, and he's going to love me. You know how many times I'll get a question from somebody? Well, is he only attracted to me? No, he's a guy. He's attracted to everybody. Like that, but it's true. So if your intuition is telling you to let go of it, let it go. Let it go. You will feel so free by walking away from it, putting it out into the universe. Goodbye. And then who knows? Hey, you never know what happens a year from now, 6 months from now. Who knows what happens? But you will be free, and that's what's important. You're not going to be carrying this around anymore. It's hard. I know it's hard. Trust me. Taquina, should I unblock Trill or leave it be? All right, should we unblock Trill? I get a 70% chance that you should unblock Trill, but you got to think about it. If you unblock and you change that energy, what's going to happen? I don't know what your relationship is, or what it's been, or what the history is. But if you unblock, something's going to shift. So just make sure that you're aware, you're ready for that when it happens. I don't think I did, Cinnamon. I don't think I did. Talia, may I have a general for tomorrow? Sure. Tomorrow may be a good day for you. You've got things move forward quickly, being at the right place at the right time, divine guidance brings in happiness, and somebody from your past could be returning. I mean, that's a lot of good stuff to happen all in one day, but hey, planets may be aligning for you. Maya, what's Nassim feeling towards me? First card, Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with this card if you don't want children. The energy around the situation still may be a little stuck, but he feels very good about you with the Empress. You can't ask for better with the Empress. Where it was. Jay Lista, how many days until I hear from him? It could be about 12. 11 or 12. Now, Cinnamon, I see where you say you've been being skipped, but I don't see your question. That's so weird. Malika, how is Michael feeling since our recent argument? He's not thrilled since the argument. Feeling a little bit weak, feeling like the love has run out, feeling like he's not getting a new beginning, feeling like you may be pulling away from him. He's not happy since that argument. RR reading, love reading for August. Okay, you're going to be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain and you can finally exhale. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Libra coming in. It looks like your intuition will be spot on, and you have something to celebrate around love in the month of August. A lot of passion comes in. If you're not interested in the Libra, you got a Capricorn coming in. Now, if you're already in a relationship, your current relationship will take on good karma, but watch out for some jealousy with the Devil card. Sonia, General. Now until the rest of the year. Now for the rest of the year. Okay, so you have no longer holding yourself back, and you're going to have some choices. You may have a Libra around you who's very perseverant. You may also have another air sign. It could be another Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Good karma comes in around your love life, and your love life starts to transform before the end of the year. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Intuition will be spot on, so please listen to your intuition. What what can I expect in the near future? Life to move forward quickly, and you're going to be very prepared for it. Divine timing, being at the right place at the right time, brings success and happiness to your life. Leaving regret in the past makes you feel free. Rain, when ZK will reconcile with me? I'm a Pisces. May not be until the fall. Sometime early fall. Yasmin, what can I expect to happen in my love life next month? You might be meeting a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Love cup is full. Leaving things that no longer serve you, heading over to greener pastures brings in a soulmate connection with a fire sign. Queen Pisces, I was told a secret is going to come out from Elva Libra and a connection. What will the secret be on his end? I don't know. I can't tell you what somebody's secret is that somebody else predicted. I've got to see a secret around him first. And even then, I'm not going to be, like, a secret is a secret. I can't tell you what it is. Just like the other person didn't tell you what it was. See, I don't get a secret. I don't get a secret. I get that this person may come forward. If you've been feeling like they don't give you a lot of attention or a lot of respect, you may get a new beginning with this person, or you may get time with this person, but it doesn't look like they put a whole lot of effort into this situation. I don't know what the secret is because I'm not getting one. So, and even if I did, I can't tell you what somebody else's secret is. I could only give you an idea as what the topic could be. But I am not seeing a secret around them at this point. Tara, by when will I meet AK the Cancer? Sometime this winter. Maybe in the month of December. Daniela Sparkle, career reading. You're going to be at the right place at the right time, and you're going to have more money coming in. So whatever it is that you do for a living, you may be at the right place at the right time talking to somebody that could put you in either... When it's being at the right place at the right time, I feel like it may be something that you do in addition to what you already do and make extra money on the side, because it's Nine of Pentacles, this extra money comes in, more money comes in, but through divine timing. So like being at the right place at the right time, talking to the right person brings extra money into your pocket. You also have a wish, so put that out into the universe. Nine of Cups. All 9 cups are full. Or nine cups is the wish card, heading towards all 10 cups being full. Put it out into the universe. You got more money coming in, regardless. But I think it's something in addition to what you already do. I don't think it's changing jobs. Ruby, how many days until my ex reaches out to me? You may hear from them sometime next week. Yes, spiritual goddess. The card suggested listen to your intuition. I would have told you that. Even if the cards said not, the cards are not going to say not to. Always listen to your intuition. But even if they did say not to, I still would have told you to listen to your intuition. I don't believe that people should be in a situation where they're holding on to something that's not working in hopes that something else should change at some point. You can let go of it, walk away from it, and then if things change 6 months from now and the person comes back, then you entertain it then. But no, it was 70% chance that you should listen to your intuition and walk away from the situation. Fab asks, when will I be in a relationship? All right, the Four of Hearts. Okay, so there's a 4 around it. 4 of Hearts could be the month of April next year, but you could meet somebody as soon as 4 weeks from now. So it could be the kind of thing where you meet the person 4 weeks from now, you don't even realize that this is going to be a love affair or a love relationship, and then you get into a relationship in April. Or it could be the kind of thing, you meet somebody in 4 weeks, the relationship takes off, but the relationship goes to the next level next April. So something significant should happen in April, regardless of when you meet this person. Goddess, career and home opportunities in the next 2 weeks. Definitely moving on to greener pastures. This may be around your home. You could be, well, it could be career too, leaving something in the past and moving on to greener pastures. More financial security is coming in with the Four of Pentacles, and you're no longer holding yourself back. You do have good karma coming in and feeling a little bit more balanced with the Two of Pentacles. When it comes to your home situation, you have the happy home right here. Four of Wands, something significant or something stable should come in the next couple of weeks. Your life altogether is moving forward. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also have some good luck coming in. So a couple of things may just fall into your lap. When it comes to your career, you may be changing jobs. And I see the happy home with the Four of Wands. You should be getting something that's stable, secure, and that's your own. Although 2 weeks is kind of soon. I can't swear it's going to happen in 2 weeks, but it's coming. Celia, general love. If you are not with anybody right now, anxiety and this kind of bullshit moves into the past. You have Virgo coming in. You also have somebody from your past coming back. Could be a Virgo from the past, or they could be two separate people. The person from your past doesn't have to be an old flame. It could be anybody from your past, a familiar face. It also looks like you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. Arguments, any of that bullshit moves into the past. I think that you're wiping your slate clean and you're heading forward with new people. I know that this person from your past is coming back. They may not be love related. They just may be an old friend. And then you may decide to move forward with somebody completely new. You also have a Leo around you. You have a Virgo and a Leo. Yours box, will my dream job come true? I've been manifesting. Yeah. Yeah. I know that it's me, but I think that manifesting jobs and items are easier than people and circumstances. Like a job, I feel like you can manifest that simple. Yeah, I think you're gonna do it. Ria, why does my ex keep returning? I've cleared my energy from him, and every reader keeps picking up his energy. What does he want? He doesn't want to let you go. If you can't get him and he keeps showing up, or he keeps contacting you, it's because he can't let you go. That's his problem, not yours. Let me see. Yeah, he hasn't let you go yet. That's his problem. I think your energy is pretty clear. PG, can I get a general love reading for August? If you are not with anybody right now, you've got, your love life is changing for the better quickly overnight. You have, it's going to be a slow and steady wins the race when it comes to love. You have a Capricorn, you have a Sagittarius coming in, or this could be Sagittarius on the cusp of Capricorn. Either way, you're starting a new journey. It's on the horizon. I can't swear it's going to happen in August, but it's coming. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and it could be long term. It could be long term. Twinkle, will my husband and his mistress end their illicit relationship in 2021? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Pragati, when is Adarsh going to contact me? It could take some time. It may not be for another 3 weeks. Nana, general. Maybe paying off a debt, a loan, a bill, a ticket, whatever this is. It feels relieving, it moves into the past, and then you have some strength coming in around your finances. You may be going back to school, learning a new skill, taking a course of some type that helps start you off on a personal journey. Out of the blue, when you least expect it, you may be hanging out or spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and it also looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, recharging the batteries. Cinnamon, what does Wesley currently think of us, and when will we reconcile? Well, he's right now feels disappointed in the situation. It also looks like he feels like, well, the Knight of Cups may be a loss of interest or a loss of, like pulling back his energy, like not ready to move things forward right now. Could be walking away from the situation for a minute. Maybe taking some time, like he's undecided, doesn't really know how he's feeling. There is a possible reconciliation coming this winter or within the next 3 months. You can reconcile him. It doesn't mean you can't speak to him or see him. You just may not get to where you want to be for a couple of months. Anna, why am I thinking of my crush if I don't like him anymore? If you don't like him anymore, then it's because he's thinking of you and you're picking up on that energy. Yeah, there's balance here, there's connection here, and he's thinking of you. So what happens is, if you spent a lot of time thinking about him, those thoughts go out into the universe. He doesn't know you're thinking about him, but you just pop into his head. So then he thinks about you, and those thoughts go out into the universe, and you pick up on him thinking of you. You guys have a little bit of an energetic cords kind of connected. I would try to cleanse your energy to get rid of that. Spot. I think I'm up to spiritual awakening. Next 7 days. You got good karma coming in the next 7 days. Making a decision to walk away from things that no longer serve you, bring in good karma. Letting go of arguments, sharp energy, now all that moves into the past, and then you wind up feeling much more successful. So I think good karma comes in when you cut ties from sharp energy from the past. Arguments, betrayal, things that weren't working for you, let it move into the past. And with that, you make a decision for your life to move forward, success comes in. I mean, that's a lot to happen in 7 days, but that's what's coming through. Ella, I've done affirmations and other techniques to manifest myself getting into the music industry. Is it working? I want to take that career path. I don't think that you need to do that kind of stuff. I think you need to just work on what it is, like getting into the music industry. Like I talk about this all the time with people that want to be in the entertainment business. If you want to entertain. It doesn't matter where you do it. You want to be a working musician, then you just have to find a way to do that. You can do it on YouTube. You can go to local bars. You have to start somewhere. I think people get caught up in this idea of needing to manifest. I need to manifest. You just need to put together a YouTube channel and do your music. You know what I mean? In this day and age, it's not as difficult, and it's not necessary to I don't think that you need to do these techniques. I think people get caught up on techniques and things that I need to do, when you really should just be taking your energy and putting it into what it is you want to do. Rather than sitting there visualizing, go to a local bar and see if they're looking for people to play in it. Maybe now with the pandemic, maybe, I don't know where you are, if you guys may be on lockdown and you can't do that, but I feel like there's this whole manifestation world that just gets people caught up in, I'm manifesting, when really it's go and do it. You just need to do it. I don't know how else to say it to people. And I don't know, I don't know the age of the people that I'm dealing with. So sometimes it's I don't know if I'm, when I was 18, this is what I thought. I'm going to turn 18, I'm going to go move out to California, I'm going to be a rock star. That was where my mindset was. I didn't realize what I needed to do to actually get there, and life happened before I wound up making that happen. But in this day and age, right, you've got YouTube. Everybody can be a star. You can, if you want to be a performing musician, you've got a platform on YouTube. You don't have to do anything else. And that's what I would tell anybody. If you want to be an actress, just Morgan Freeman says, go act. If you want to be a musician, play music. That's how you do it. You don't have to get caught up in all of this, like, I don't know, like I get kind of frustrated with this manifesting nonsense, because I hear a lot of people, it's like, they're like, it's going on years. It's like, well, 3 years, you know, like he doesn't want to talk to me now, but I know it's coming. I know it's coming. It's like, meanwhile, like, you could have like gone to the bar down the street and met somebody else, but instead you're manifesting this guy. And the same thing with you. Like, if you want to be a musician, go find some place to play music. I don't care where it is. Sing karaoke, do whatever you need to do, because if that's your passion, you're going to continue to follow it. I feel like everybody gets caught up in this process when really it's like, go out the front door and find it. Like, for me, like when I went, like years ago when I started with my voice lessons, like it was like an aha moment. Like my one friend said to me, well, you played every other instrument, how come you never took voice lessons? And I was like, well, I don't think I'm good at it. And she's like, well, then why don't you go and take lessons when you don't know how to do something? And I was like, wow, really? I was like, okay. I was like, maybe I should take lessons. She was like, well, if you didn't know how to play the piano, you would go and take lessons, right? Well, if you can't sing, you go and take lessons, right? And I was like, but I had it in my head that like I had to have this golden voice in order to take lessons, when it's the exact opposite. If you can't do it, you need help, you go to a professional that can help you, whether it's singing, dancing, whatever it is. So for you, if you want to be a musician, start a YouTube channel, start somewhere, because it's just going to continue to blossom if you have that in you. I don't think that you have to worry about this, you know, affirmations and stuff like that. Just go and do it. And if, look, people aren't going to like you, that's one thing that I learned teaching yoga. Not everyone's going to like you, and you're just going to have to live with it. And it's okay. Who cares? You don't want those people anyway. You don't want people coming to watch you if they don't like you, because they're not going to like you. That's it. It doesn't matter how good you are. But that would be my thing. Just go and do it and figure out like where you can go and you can explore, rather than getting caught up in all of this, you know, manifesting stuff, because I hear it from so many people. And like I'll get an email and they'll be like, well, for the last 3 years I'm manifesting. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, in 3 years, you know what I mean? And I hear this a lot. Anyhow, 24 Leo love. How is my crush to Libra feeling about me? How is my crush to Libra feeling about me? How is my crush to Libra feeling about me? Thinks that you're adventurous, intuitive, intelligent, hardworking, well-balanced, attractive, kind, humorous, or that you have a good personality. The cheating thing, I know. I got theories about cheaters, you know, and I've mentioned them before. I hear all the time, I can't tell you how many times I'll hear it, where a woman doesn't care. I don't know. I haven't really heard it so much men. I don't know if they turn a blind eye to it, but a lot of times where I'll hear a woman will be like, well, I just want him to stop it. And meanwhile, I'm like, but you don't care. They don't care. I don't know. To me, but I don't know. I think that I might be a different case than the average person, because I think that I feel very deep, you know? Like, I don't think that people get it. I don't it just like in my personal life over the years, I've asked people not to tell me things because I know that they're going to upset me, and then they tell me anyway because they think that I want to hear the gossip. And I'm like, I asked you not to tell me. Like, there's a reason why I asked you not to tell me. Like, no, but you don't care because you just rather gossip. But I can't always go by me, because I tend to feel things very deeply, which is good and bad. I think it's mostly bad though. Anjali, what's coming in love for me in the next 3 months? Okay, we've got, and you may be feeling a little bit stuck. If you're feeling a little stuck in the mud right now, don't worry, things are going to change for the better pretty quickly, because you've got feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain in this relationship, and all 10 cups being full coming in. So I don't know where you are in the world as far as lockdown is concerned. That could be why things have been stagnant. Moving forward, it does look like your relationship with him moves forward quickly within the next 3 months, because you have the Chariot. It also looks like a lot of passion comes in. The Two of Cups is a nice soulmate connection. The relationship should be moving forward nicely over the next 3 months. But like I said, with this freaking pandemic, I don't know how much. You know, like if you live next door to one another, it might not be an issue. But if you're in different locations and you can't physically get to one another, that could delay the timing.
Is super timely. When did you finish this book? And did you notice that when it was going to come out, we were going to have pandemics and riots?
NX. What is some advice that I should hear right now?
So I finished the book in January, and I thought that it would probably be timely for the election. I didn't realize quite how timely. But then again, I thought that since I'm an actual God-touched topic, it made more sense to me that I actually accepted.
Move on to greener pastures. Leave anxiety in the past. Now, I don't know if you had somebody in the past that was like very controlling and manipulative. And maybe it wasn't a love relationship. It could be anyone. It could be a parent, a family member, a friend, whoever. Leave them in the past. Let go of the anxiety and move on to greener pastures. Any hurts or wounds, make a clear decision to leave that in the past. Moving forward, wipe the slate clean. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Use your intuition. And you should be getting a lot more respect just from people in your life in general. You may be spending a lot of time with a Virgo in the near future. It may just be a trusted friend, but it's somebody who would really care about you and be very supportive of you. Hey, I think my eye is twitching. Adonis, I really need that word on career. That's been me for a while, but I'm going to get up and move and stop daydreaming about it. Well, this day and age with social media, right? I mean, you can like reach the entire world, right? There's not like, you know, just your hometown or your state. I mean, with everything, like say you make jewelry, right? You can open up an Etsy store. It doesn't cost that much money, but you can sell to the world. Like there, it just opens up possibilities that we didn't have, you know, 10 years ago or 20 years ago. So yeah, whatever it is that you want to do as a career, if you can do it and use social media, why wouldn't you? Like that to me is where social media is useful. But all this people spying on each other and what did he think of this picture, and if I put this up I want him to think that nonsense, like that to me is a waste of time. It's a huge waste of time because it's all bullshit. But if you like, you're a piano player and you want to, I don't know how it works with like copyrights, like you have to find out all that stuff, but why the hell not? Why not? What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to get a thumbs down? So what? Fuck them. Do it anyway. Who cares? You're always going to have a critic. It doesn't make a difference where you are, what you do, or who you are, or what it is. But definitely, and yeah, and you don't need anyone to tell you. Please, just use social media, and then you're in control of it. You don't have to have some asshole tell you what to do. What will be the outcome between me and Rocky? Okay, let's see. What's going on with Adonis and Rocky? You guys have a nice connection. You have good luck around soulmate connection, and you have justice. So if things aren't where you want them to be, I would give it a little bit more time because things could fall into place for you two. Graham, I love Olivia. Energy check on Abel's feelings towards me. We're having a disagreement, okay?
Meals made by chefs and nutritionists, fully cooked and ready to eat in 3 minutes.
The energy right now is a little bit sharp. Yeah, I would give it a little bit of space because there is some sharp energy coming in. Sandy, what will be Philip's next moves towards me? It's going to be your choice, but I think that he may be looking for a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, but you're going to be the one to decide whether or not you want to move forward. Let's see what happens. I think he's going to come forward. That's another thing, that the older I get, the more I feel that way too. Actions speak louder than words. Don't tell me that you're going to do anything. Just do it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm at the end of my rope with that. Andres, they presented me a project called Beyond Well. Is it good for me? Okay, let's see. Is this project good? Um, 70% chance, yes, this will be good for you. Yeah, I think it would be good. Go for it. Okay, is there anybody here that I have not answered for? Yeah, Avery is sleeping. Oh my God, you should see the position she's in. She's folded in half. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Let me just make sure she's okay. Oh no, is that leg gonna fall asleep? Yeah, baby. I thought that she was sleeping with her legs spread open and she was passed out in the middle, but her legs are both underneath her going that way. She's something else, this kid. All right, we've got Talissa. David's feelings towards me at this time, he's an ex. All right, how is David feeling at this time? Okay. A little undecided. He feels a little bit weak right now. He thinks that you're kind, intuitive, hardworking, intelligent, attractive, but he's undecided about how he feels, just in general. Okay. Anybody else here that I haven't heard answered for? Because if not, then let me do the moderators and I will call it a night and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, Ramble. Okay, let me do this one. Is Remy going to come forward? He's holding himself back right now. It might take some time. Once he's prepared, he comes forward. All right, I will do the moderators. Reading for tomorrow for Mel, okay. You're gonna have choices for tomorrow. Listen to your intuition. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe. Life or the day may be moving forward very quickly tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a good day because you've got the happiness card out. You could be spending time tomorrow with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have an earth sign around you tomorrow. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Tomorrow I think is going to be a nice day. Oh, Sandy, I just answered that a few minutes ago. Yeah, people do sometimes. Yeah, they'll come back and they'll give feedback on the next live streams or, you know, when it happens. Or sometimes people email me. Brandy, what sign did Derek have sex with? Okay, let's see. An air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I think it was the Libra. All right, let me just do Nisha before we go. General for the next 2 weeks. You are going to have choices. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Something to celebrate in the next 2 weeks. Feeling like you got peace coming in over your life and feeling very intuitive. Leaving regret and bullshit in the past brings you towards the 10 cups being full. They're not full yet in the next 2 weeks, but you're headed that way. It looks like somebody from your past may be coming back. Could be an old friend, it could be an ex-flame, it could just be a familiar face, but it's somebody that you would be happy to hear from. Starting a new journey, some spontaneity comes in, and also feeling a little bit more respected when it comes to work or a business relationship. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to go. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think it's going to rain all day tomorrow, so if that's the case, I'm going to try to come on 3 different times, in the morning, afternoon, and night if I'm home all day. And if anybody needs a private, you can contact me. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.